this is what I'm going to create today, and I have everything with me. I have the instructions here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I have a jar, so go and get you a jar like this. It can be any kind of jar. You don't necessarily need the lid. Alright, so it can be any kind of jar. Some tacky glue and some glitter, some craft glitter, and some salt. And the let's see, Epsom salt. It can be Epsom salt and any kind of glitter that you have. They can get one of these little light things that actually lights up here. Okay, so then we have this here. Okay, and we have some strings to go along with that. And this is just a little tube of the tacky glue here. And I'm going to use this brush here to lay on the tacky glue outside of the jar. So hand is basically going to be like this. I'm just going to glue it, and I'm going to then sprinkle the salt on it. So let's just show you how I'm going to do it here. And this is just a paintbrush that I'm using. Okay. Right. Done with that. So now grab me some glitter here. Okay. Put everything up I use to the side here. That was just about all I needed. That was all the glue that I actually needed. Okay. And I'm going to put this back on my hand like this. I'm just going to sprinkle some salt on it. Just sprinkle some salt around it. Some glitter. Okay. And then I'm going to let this sit overnight after I do this. Let it sit overnight. And this. Look at that. And then the string is going to go around here. Okay, all the way around. Now, if you had a glue gun, it would have worked perfectly. Putting the glue with your glue gun going around here, and then placing this on here as well with your glue gun. It would have worked perfectly. Okay, so I'm going to work with what I have. I have a glue gun, but I can't find it, so I'm going to work with what I have. Okay, so this is the tacky glue. Okay. Now I'm also going to cut a few of these green thingies off of here because I'm going to tack them also on the jar in certain areas of the jar. So I'm just going to cut just a few of these from down here. Okay, just a few. Just a few. So I'm going to tack those on the jar. Okay. So I have this way. Okay. So I'm going to, here's my string. Okay, and I'm going to find a place to tack this. I'm going to tack that right there. Okay. And then let's bring it down some. Right there. Okay. Then I'm going to get my string. And I'm going to leave some room so that I can make a bow tie. Okay, so I'm going to do it like that. Then I'm going to take this all the way around here. Just going to keep on going. Okay, and then I'm just going to make my little bow tie in the front. But when you do this part, you want to make sure that you let your jar dry, the glue dry overnight, at least overnight. Not overnight, a few hours. Okay? But you want to let your jar dry off. My bow tie is not going to be as big as I want it to be. Well, let's do it like this. Okay. That will be better. tie it up into a knot like you tying your shoe, as tight as you can. Okay, as tight as you can, and then make your bow tie. And I'm going to do a double tie. I like to do a double tie. Just want to do a double tie. That's all. And there it goes. Okay. So I'm going to put some more salt on my jar in certain areas, as you can see. And you cut my string. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is my first time ever making this, so I hope you guys like it. Okay. And I cut off the extra part of the tie that was there. So let me grab some more, just sprinkle it on here. Like this, the spots. Just pat it down in certain areas. That. See how I fill in that little spot right there? Watch me add some salt there. Just flatten it out like that. Put some more on there. Okay. Put some more on there. So I only put some at the top part of it to make that a little tacky. Smash it down. Okay. Let's get some salt on here. Ooh, that don't look too perfect, but it's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. But anyway, what you want to do is basically let the glue sit overnight, especially if you're making jars for people. Let the salt, once you put the salt on there, let it sit overnight. Let it sit overnight so that you can get a smooth top finish. And if you need to go back over it again to make it, you know, more perfectly defined, then you can do that again overnight. But this is just my first time, so I'm just experimenting here, trying to do it all in one. So here's my jar, and now I am going to put my light in there, turn my light on, and stick my light in. There's my jar. Let's see if I can get a little bit of light dark in here. There's my jar. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Job well done. Oh, you guys know what else I said I was going to do? Hold on. Because that's my jar. Okay. I said that I was going to put some tacky glue on there. Right? Hold on. Let's do one thing. One other thing. One other thing that I said I was going to do. But of course, the excess salt that's on it, you definitely want to, wipe it off, wipe it away once, especially if you're making this for somebody. But here is my little, put these on here. Stick on there. And I'm going to let these sit on this newspaper, this jar sit on this newspaper overnight. See, what I would have done was came back the next day and see the little green things that I put on there. And I would have dusted off, and I probably would have put another coat on here. But this is good enough for me. This is for me. This is not something that, this is not one that I will sell, but I can make some and sell some to people because it's real easy and simple to do. Really easy and simple to do. So, this is it. This is it. And these materials you guys can pick up at Walmart, craft store, any place. But yeah, hope you guys like. So I'm going to let that sit here and yeah.